Hello guys and welcome to another video with Cass on the Maizuma channel. So today I designed this little contraption and I could go ahead and just show you guys what is the final product of me experimenting with this. But I'm gonna try and make this a enjoyable process so we can now learn something possibly and then just have fun. Alright, what this is a simple budded setup where if I update this node block by touching it, it's going to react just like this. It's also a very kind of resilient kind of bud switch because you can keep interacting with this guy. So basically, if I wanted to send signals to this end, I could just interact with this guy. But if I wanted to send signals otherwise, I could interact with this part of the bud. This bud switch is also interesting because we can interact with it from the bottom or using the piston arm since it remains extended, or just by touching it. But look at this. Now, instead of a node block at this point, I am using a observer facing up, which means that when this bud resets, it powers this block again, but it doesn't cause it to loop because, once again, this guy basically ignores, or I mean, this piston ignores what's happening in here. So this is already becoming a powerful tool. And because this guy on top here basically doesn't matter, I realized that I can have pretty much any blocks in here. So if I place my node block in here, I can once again interact. And it's also tileable, and the entire set's going to react at the same time as long as any of these pistons get any updates, which is pretty cool. What is also interesting is the fact that I can cause updates to this piston arm through any block basically. So as you guys can see, this is indeed a redstone block. So if I cause an update here, the entire set will react. And not only that, I can have a redstone line in here, and basically this allows me to turn off this bud. So if I interact now, nothing happens. Turn it back on. Ta-da! After realizing I can have pretty much any block I want on top here, I questioned myself, what if we had one or two droppers on top here? And yes, it basically turns into an instant dropper line. Everybody's budded here, and as I said, they're going to all update at the same time. So we have this setup where basically all the droppers are facing forward, except for that last one, which is facing upwards, so that an item can end up inside that barrel or chest. So when it happens, that lamp is going to turn on. So if I pick up any item, and as you can see here, we have a shulker box, so we're full of items, we're trying to transport something, I can hit the update button, and there you go, guys. We already have our item inside this box. In a single tick, we send an item through all of these, which is infinitely expandable and instant, which is amazing. Alright, so I guess we can send items instantly through this incredibly simple setup here. Can we get those items back too? And of course we can. Look at this amazing setup. Are you new to my channel or something asking questions like this? Alright, so we can place anything here. So here is our shulker box full of items. And if I interact with this barrel now, it's going to cause this piston to update. Yeah, unfortunately it's going to update again, but basically the item is back there. It's 64 blocks far away from the origin. I don't have a detector there, but trust me, it is there. So now, how do you get this item back? So I tried to find a fun way to do this, and this is what I came up with. So now, suspiciously enough, we have snowballs in here. So if I now place a snowball in here, and I open this chest, we get our shulker box back. Yeah. We can open this as many times as we want, just to prove to you guys that it wasn't there. If I place another snowball in here, we won't get anything. So basically, if we update this entire chain from here, the update order is going to be from here to back there, and then we're going to be able to send items just like this. So yeah, sorry, just like this. But what I do with the snowball, let me show you the other end of this. The snowball goes instantly all the way to this other end in here. And then it hits the target block. So because this is a dispenser, this is a dropper. And then I use this to cause an update to the piston arm. And because these droppers are turned, then I can get my shulker box back. And look at this setup. It's basically all droppers. And I think it's very elegant. It's an awesome solution. So I am totally in love with this design. Alright, so I just shown you guys that with this incredibly simple setup, we're able to send items far away instantly as well as request items back. But what if I wanted to have any items go to a very specific place? Can we do that? Why do you have to keep asking those questions? Of course, the answer is yes. Come on, guys. So once again, we have the simple setup with the dropper line on this side now, because I wanted a solid block in between so I can have a little bit more control. Forget what is happening down here. It doesn't matter at all for this example. But basically now, just to give you an example, if I place any item here, let's use our shulker box. It's going to immediately flow. So see, it's falling there. But now I can choose where it lands. So if I flick this lever here on the blue block and I place anything here, let's try this observer, it's going to fall exactly there. So there's a little bit of delay because down here we have those hoppers. So yeah, there's a little bit of delay, but as you can see, our observer is indeed there. And I can basically choose the first one. It doesn't really matter. I can put our shulker box in there. It's already there. We can choose the last one, which is kind of cool because if this wasn't possible, then we would basically discard this item. So this system is fast and precise, which is pretty cool if you ask me, and the item is already there. So well, as with many of my videos, I tried to show you guys many possibilities that you guys can do with a simple concept. So yeah, hopefully this video is going to encourage you guys to explore and try nice things, and always share your knowledge, guys. Have fun. See you again soon.